Hey everybody, it's Invicta. It's time to Eat and Run here, the Binding of Isaac Victor Repentance series. Happy Friday, Mosh Pit. Hope your weekends are starting off great. We got ourselves a spicy one because today's meme of the day is very spicy, brought to you by, I'm going to say Exogor or Exogor. I'm not trying to say your name, but I do like the meme. Tyler Thread was Invicta revealing he doesn't like spicy foods. Invicta in-game. Oh, gotta have that spice. Invicta drinking water. Come on now. Come on, I can handle water. I just don't like spicy stuff, all right? I'm a self-admitted spice hater, okay? I can appreciate spice, but I just don't like it on my food. We also had another video across 3,000 likes, which puts us only 10 away from the TM trainer run. One more, and we are in the single digits, y'all. Let's get it going. Let's get it started. I'm red hot today. Yesterday's run was, well, runs yesterday was, so yeah, it's gonna be one Zulu Foxtrot. I almost said motel. Sure, motel, hotel. Sierra Charlie. Oh my God, what is this? This shot speed, good Lord. Yeah, shot speed's real bad. Tears rate, real bad. Damage, not good. But this shot speed is very, very, very concerning. Now, we also start off with Nancy Bombs and also Bomber Boy, which does give us a little bit of leeway in terms of damage. A little bit anyway, from the start. Nancy Bombs are basically going to be random bombs that will do random effects. So we definitely are very happy to see more bombs here. And on top of that, it's also going to possibly spawn us some pickups. That'd be nice. Ooh, wow. Okay. We also got Ghost Baby here. Ghost Baby, honestly, is kind of like Pog right now because we need anything that's going to give us more shots. Ghost Baby's tiers were literally outpacing ours by like a factor of 2 to 1. So yeah, wow, lots of tinted rocks. Oh my God. Okay, that just happened. So that was a combination of sticky bombs plus scatter bombs plus Bomber Boy. So yeah, again, we have lots of offense. We just don't have offense. We don't have like Isaac based offense. Does that make sense? I'm gonna do this. And we get a range upgrade. Fantastic. Yeah, the ending of yesterday's run was definitely a little bit iffy. I was legit concerned whenever like yeah, we had like Cricket's head and everything, but like it's not everything. A kidney stone obviously would have been much more horrible if we didn't have kidney stone. Dude, if this champion is any indicator to show you how bad our damage is, take a look. Okay, we get some luck upgrades. It's good. We're gonna need that. I'm hoping that there's PhD inside of the shop here because this is one of those runs where we could greatly benefit from all pills. There's not. There's a dice shard though. We're gonna buy the dice shard because it does give us a reroll. I'm not gonna use it. Obviously, we can't. I mean, I could bomb the donation machine, but I think this is better suited for our devil deal, and we are going to need every bit of this devil deal. Yeah, the ending of yesterday's run was definitely a little bit iffy. I'm glad that obviously we overcame it, but it was nerve-wracking. I don't like fighting Ultra Greed with less than like 4 HP or 5 HP, whatever I had. So, and Kidney Stone is like, there are times where you don't want Kidney Stone to proc. Like there was multiple times in that run, especially towards the end where it's just like, all right, Kidney Stone, I need you to focus now. I mean, I love you. That was about to be the most irritating ricochet, I think, of all time. We got to be careful here with these exploding bomb flies or bomb spiders on the creep. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I also need to not use our bombs so much. We don't have a lot of them, and it's much better suited for basically going up against bosses. But yeah, there are times whenever you have Kidney Stone, and it's honestly the reason why I stopped picking up Kidney Stone back in Afterbirth. whenever Kidney Stone debuted was because there wasn't much of an upside to it at the time, and you really don't want Kidney Stone interrupting the flow of your attacks. We also don't have any keys, so we can't get in there anyway. Hear him out. So we get Mom's Kiss, which does give us an extra HP container, which is great. It's phenomenal timing here for this Devil Deal. And obviously we have the reroll with the cracked dice, or the dice shard, so we're poised to do something big on this floor. We need to do something big on this floor. What we really need is movement speed and tears and shot speed. Shot speed might actually be more important than movement speed right now, and that's a sad state of affairs. Even though our movement speed is doo-doo, the shot speed is really bad. We cannot afford to take we cannot afford to take a movement speed down right now. We're already slow enough. And this is one of those times where people are going to be like, oh, Small Rock's an automatic pickup. No, it really is not. There are times when you would not want to pick it up. This is one of those times. Yes, we need tears, but at the cost of 0.2 movement speed, no, not happening. Now, if we get a movement speed upgrade here from Gurglings, then, you know, hey, it's all good. But it's situational. Take HP here, and we get the Pact, which is going to give us a tears up. Doesn't help our shot speed at all, but it does give us damage and tears, which is fine. Now we have to figure out a way to get into our item room. I mean, you have to, in Isaac, you have to think about the long term, right? Yes, we need tears. We need damage. Yes, all these things are true. But at what cost? At the cost of possibly the run. You know, you cannot expect the game to give you exactly what you need all the times, every time that it has an opportunity to. This is lovely. Unfortunately, we have to lose a soul heart to do this. I really hate that we have no key. Definitely want spin down die. Not spin down die, sorry, the infizzle. Isaac is not all about just luck. I mean, there are certain aspects of it to where you have to say, hey, you know, is this worth the long-term risk? You know, like dropping our movement speed down to 0.77. That is not something that I want to do. And yeah, Small Rock gives you a DPS upgrade, but to me, it's not worth that. Are we really not going to get a key at all on this floor? A nickel that we can't do anything with. Pays for the entrance in there, but yeah, we're just straight up not going to get a key, so that's cool. That's neat. Now the fun part is if we roll this and it turns into an item that we want, we still have to walk over the spikes again. So I could drop Mother's Kiss for a chance for a key, but the HP is really needed. So yeah, it's not the key we're talking about, game.
Dice shard.
I mean, I guess. Oh boy. Now, could we use Nancy bombs and try to get a pickup bomb, like glitter bombs? Yes, we could. How mad I would have been if there was a key in there. I mean, I would have been happy, but not happy. And yes, we could, in theory, go into the boss trap room, but it's not worth losing the HP for. Because the thing is that there's no guarantee there's going to be a key in there anyway. Like, yeah, we might get an HP upgrade, but, you know, we'd have to blow through all of our bombs just to have a chance of getting a key. And you're seeing the consequence of bad movement speed as it is right now. Now, imagine it with Small Rock. Necronomicon. I mean, at least we're getting At least we're getting spacebar items inside of our, or any items inside of our secret room with the D-Infizzle. So at least the D-Infinity has something to roll through. We can also bomb our way into the item room, which is nice. And yes, technically we could roll something on the ground with the D20. There's lots of versatility here. Beelzebub is a distant thought right now. Kind of have to for the key, and we didn't get it. All right. All right. All this for 1 pill. But if we do get enough stuff on the ground, I will entertain the idea of using the D-Infinity as the D-Twanky. Because we cannot afford to miss anything on a run like this right now. Like we're set up for Struggle Bus Land right now, even though we're not there yet, but we certainly are packing our bags and we're calling the travel agency and be like, hey, we're on our way. This is a trip that I'm definitely not looking forward to. So if we could somehow avoid it, I do want the luck upgrade. If we could somehow avoid a non-stop trek to Struggle Bus Land, I'm gonna opt for that. Okay, we got a key. Can use that in the shop, wherever that is. And we can use this full charge in the secret room. Now, if we had more bombs, I would definitely be lazy here and just bomb my way back into the secret room, but we don't have that luxury. Second key, oh my gosh, we're rich. We are rich. Yeah. Oh man, what do we do here? Ooh boy. There are lots and lots of options here. This is one of those times where it's not a guarantee. It's not a done deal for what you want, because literally anything and everything is up to us right now. We can take whatever we want. Sacred Heart would obviously be a huge amount of damage for us. But I'm being pulled in a certain direction right now, and potentially, I think it's the right play. No, it's not Sissy. It's tough. It's really tough. Nice thing about the death certificate room is that you also get a pretty decent amount of pickups too in here. Really making us go all the way over here, huh? I feel like I have to. This is one of those times where I think that rock bottom legit is the only option that makes sense. Because now, like, imagine if we had rock bottom. Imagine if we had rock bottom on that last floor. We could have taken small rock and had no adverse effects to it, right? Rock bottom makes this into it turns this run into we're heading to Struggle Bus Land to potentially we're going to Happy Land. Or whatever kind of land you want to call it. I don't know what name they have for it now. They've changed it many times. So Rock Bottom, for those of you who don't know, Rock Bottom is an item that's going to prevent you from losing stats. Our stats will never get lower than what they are right now. You can only go up in stats. So you're very highly motivated to get anything and everything that can increase your stats. Got a speed down there. Notice how it doesn't matter. Now, I know what you're saying. You're saying, Victor, why don't you use the D8? You can use the D8. It's unlikely you're going to gain many stats off of it. Because all it does is shuffle around your stats. Yeah, we got damage and range. Or no, sorry, we got tears and range. So at least this way, we cannot be negatively affected by the D8 from not spin down. I don't know why I keep trying to call it spin down. From the D Infizzle, which is good. Now we need shot speed. And I'm actually surprised that the D8 didn't roll shot speed because that's its usually movement speed, and shot speed is like the D8's like favorite thing to do. So we got range there. But pretty soon our unless we just get super lucky with the rolls, which is possible, pretty soon the D8 will stop actually having any effect because it's going to max out how many stats that it's going to like kind of roll through. And because we have Rock Bottom, it's never, ever, ever going to be able to go down below that. So I'm hoping that we just hit a bunch of movement speed rolls, and then that'd be good. Let's put it this way. There's no reason not to use the D8 whenever you have Rock Bottom. I want to get a full charge before... Oh, we're going to get a full charge, actually. Never mind. I count it as a double room. So we're going to get a full charge here before we get to the Devil Deal, potentially. And if not, then we can D6... We can D6 the boss item, or we can D8 ourselves. Makes it sound like we're dating ourselves. I mean, fine. Hey, look at that. So we didn't get a 1.39 tears up. That was the combined tears of eye drops and the D8 rolling and hitting the tears rate. In other words, the D8 rolled the tears, and it combined with the tears up that we got from eye drops. So the eye drops didn't give us that tears rate. It was a combined effort. Either way, we're looking solid now. I just wish we could hit some movement speed. We still have not gained any shot speed. Curse the Blind is definitely a bummer, and we've gone every wrong way you can go. All right. Now, do we want to take blind items? No, we don't. Whoa there. What is that chugging going on here, game? Why is it chugging? Computer, you okay? What in the world is going on here? I have no clue what the cause of that slowdown was. That hit us, huh? Oh. Hey, we got movement speed. Those are okay to take because obviously we cannot lose stats. We also cannot go the right direction, of course. As you do. As we tend to find ourselves doing. Some quick shots there. Have more range. Eventually we will land on more movement speed. And shot speed. This is a very odd amount of tears. 5.84. I don't think I've seen that I don't think I've ever seen that tears rate before. Greed fight. We're able to sit there and go toe-to-toe with Greed with the shielded tears. Hey, we got movement speed. Now, the reason why I didn't wait for the D6 is because it's Curse the Blind. We're just going to take whatever we see in there. Unless if it's not a 2-star. If it's not a 2-star, or 2-star. If it's not a 2-heart Devil Deal, then we don't care. And Lord of the Pit. I will take Lord of the Pit. All right. The boss rush obviously is not going to happen, but that's okay. We made some very, very big gains. We have gone in the wrong direction again, as you all have, I'm sure by now come to expect, right? You don't think that we go the right way here? You see right there, D8 didn't actually do anything. It's because our stats are getting to the point where they can't really be shuffled anymore for a gain. The only thing we can gain would be shot speed at this point, which is the reason why, and the only reason why I'm still trying to do this. I'm very shocked and kind of mad that this is getting through our shielded tiers. Oh, that's a fun game. We might could do a D20 roll in here. We might could. I mean, potentially it still could be a pretty decent D20 room. Man, this shot speed. Got a ton of range. Go back and re-roll the mob trap room here. Okay.
Judgment.
Demon Judgment. We did get a restock, though. Okay, so one clear or one tap on the Demon Judgment, and we get another D20 roll in there. Now, that's pretty big to get a Judgment card, a reverse Judgment card from a random D20 roll with the D Infinity. So definitely going to use that. Hopefully put that luck to good use. Yeah, I mean, we're starting to lose the plot in there. But that does act as a possible two item pedestal reroll room that we can use with the D Infinity. No, we do not want car battery with a reroll. It is fine if we're just exclusively using the D8, but we don't necessarily want to use it with item rerolls. We don't want to roll through and exhaust our item pool. Speed down does nothing for us. Yeah, buddy. Yes, the item room's definitely going to be this way because that's the boss up to the north, I have a feeling. So Deadeye is great with Rock Bottom because our damage can only go... Our damage can only go up. Quantum physics, everybody. Or maybe it's a giant Isaac circle. Who knows? SMB super fan is SMB super good. Again, we can use this as a D20 room here. Oh, I think I would just use D20. It's fine. Golden key. We're almost done with this floor, and we have plenty of keys. I don't think we need it. But I also don't feel like coming back here. Yeah. Unless the secret room is there, which I'm pretty sure it's not. Oh, wow, it is. Take that back. Get another secret room item pedestal here, which potentially could be pretty pog. Also, we got the restock machine, but what else would we want? I guess Mega Mush would be it, because we already got Death Certificate. May have been possibly the worst rerolls we could have ever gotten in a secret room. That's pretty bad. But hey, now if we get an item pedestal inside of a secret room, now we know that the loot table is juiced. Of course, it is the start of February, everybody. We're looking for new February clips to go for the monthly compilations that Mossy's going to be doing. So use that clipping feature. We've had a lot of people submit to the Invictus subreddit. Keep sending them. You can also send them on the Discord. Screw you, game. Yeah, we take both of these. And sure. Not gonna give us any stats because again, our stats are nowhere near, especially our tears rate is nowhere near 5.84. It's gonna be a while before we can actually get a tears up. Curse the Unknown's a little bit annoying, but we now have piercing shots and shielded tears, so our defense has increased dramatically. And so is our offense, because obviously we have Incubus now, so. Shot speed up, oh my gosh, it's a shot speed up. Is this real life? They do exist. In the room, D20. Gonna roll it. Another judgment card. Another demon judgment. All right. And every room that we have here is potential dead ends, of course, but also potential D20 rooms. And you know the D20, it's one of those items that you don't really see a whole lot of value out of at first until you realize, like, hey, I can make my own red hearts. I can make my own soul hearts. If we need keys, I probably have a good chance of doing that. It's one of the few rerolls in the game that you can really control your odds, because you can choose to put a bunch of crap on the ground and then re-roll those and be like, you know, yeah, I improved the odds of me getting an Eternal Heart dramatically. Yeah, so this is definitely a D20-able room, I would say. If you get Mom's Key, then, you know, that's just more stuff that you can make. Hierophant card, I mean, that Hierophant card really came out of nowhere. So we'll definitely take the 2 free soul hearts. It was almost like we just rolled into two soul hearts out of nothing on the ground. So really good. Go back. I'll give it one more roll. And maybe one more roll. We'll see. We'll see. Spectral Tears now would be fantastic for us. Have a chance for Mama Mega in the store, so all is not lost yet. Take the Steam sale. Yeah, I'll take battery. It's fine. 9 volt, sure. Got some soul hearts. Half price soul heart at that. Yeah. Now we're cooking. 2 premier top tier effects. Along with piercing shots. And oh man. We could go back and go grab all that stuff, but I think I'm gonna elect to go for the double D6 roll here. Well, I need to be careful because I don't know what my HP is actually at. Hoping we just roll into dead cat or something like that. Get more damage here. Made our choice easy for us. There's 5 hosts we spawned. Okay, so we're gonna D6. And we already have piercing shots, but it is a lot of damage though. Let's not get greedy. Let's just go for it. I'll take Death's Touch. We got greedy yesterday with the rolls with the Crooked Penny. Although I will maintain that like we got exceedingly unlucky on that. Range down does not matter at all to us. Shot speed. Wow, another secret room item. I think this would eclipse the tears ups that we've gotten from the D8, I think. Nope. Never mind. It was just gas. See, we're moving way, way, way too fast now for our own good. Our damage, though, is sick, nasty, crazy. You can't argue with our damage. Definitely take a Eternal Heart. A neat little fun trick here, if you didn't notice, you can actually shoot these turrets or spikes if you have Deadeye and Piercing, and they will give you the Deadeye bonus to your tears and your Eye of Belial as well before you have to worry about like your damage falling off. So like if you're really hurting for damage, that's an easy way to boost your damage without like really putting yourself in harm's way. And we're just making our way through this really long hall. So yeah, notice how you can shoot through these spikes and activate Eye of Belial along with your Deadeye effect. Again, I don't think that this is enough to break our current tiers cap. No, it's not. Some mapping definitely would have been nice at some point. Not that we really need it, though, because we're just kind of stomping the game right now. I halfway expected a quarter, I'm going to be honest. Sun Car. That's going to give us some mapping. We can D-twanky this. Might as well. And again. Yeah, we'll do it one more time. Oh, let's see what this dice room is for. Two of spades doubles our keys.
Two of spades.
Now the reason why I'm holding on to the mystery card is because if we need a just a straight up emergency reroll, we have it. We can use the D Infinity again for whatever we need. I'm 99.9% sure that it copies whatever the D Infinity is currently set at right now. So like if we used it right now, it'd be the D20. By it I mean the mystery card. Tons of keys. Let's go back and get that soul heart. Might as well. Definitely feeling the hunger pains right now. Getting hungry. He's going hungry. Yeah. I don't know what I want to eat. I think maybe just a straight up bowl of cereal. That doesn't sound too bad. Equals power. I think that we're gonna just roll this. Yes. As we get more item pedestals here. I would say it worked out pretty well. If it stays open, we can get another reroll. Blood rights. I mean, yeah, we lost Incubus, but we gained extra shots, which is just more. It's just more firepower for us. It does hurt a little bit to reroll money equals power, but I think it was worth it. It was still worth it. I don't know. Sometimes you get those late night hunger pains. You just want to you just want sustenance, you know? Not any particular, you're not in the mood for protein, not in the mood for carbs or fat. You just want something. That's where I'm at right now. Like I'm kind of fiending for anything food related, except spicy stuff. You know your boy is not gonna do spicy. Didn't actually mean to use the ace of spades there, but it doesn't matter. There's the west side of the map, everybody. Know that you're curious. Surprised we're still finding pills that we haven't taken yet. And we could also just straight up skip Shoal. With the D Infinity and also the D6... Well, it can be the D6. I think that fighting both of the angel statues might be worth it here. Just to have extra reroll pedestals. Moon card. Now that's a D20 room right there. I tell you what. Yeah. This is too much to pass up. I gotta D20 this. We'll go back and get more full charges. I think that you have to D20 this though. I think it's the only way. Now the judgment, fine. One day we'll get a regular judgment, but today is not that day. This devil card. I don't think our damage will go up. Yeah, it didn't.
The devil.
Figured it wouldn't. Gonna tap that, and then we're gonna do that. We're gonna do this. Another full charge. I'm gonna destroy. Well, no, I'm gonna get out of my way because you know what's gonna happen is I'm gonna try to dodge like a mega troll bomb and then run into the demon judgment and die. That would be the most Invicta way to end everything. Yeah, we're still getting crap on the ground. That's fine. Shot speed up.
Shot speed up.
Okay, let's fight. Let's fight Gabriel. Try not to pick stuff up off the ground.
Shot speed down.
Health up. So we can save those full charges for when we're truly out of options here. Yeah, it's not going to take that much time to do. Get a reverse Empress card, which is nice for damage and HP. Library here? Very rare shoal library. Okay. Take bookworm. Okay, so let's go back and re-roll the angel item pedestals here. You don't want Bum Penny. Bum Penny is but bad. Now we can use the Empress card, and I think it might give us the tears up. I think. Yeah, so let's D6 this. Yeah. I mean, we have rock bottom, but I'm still not going to take experimental treatment. Spectral Tears. We like Spectral Tears would be nice, but we really don't need Ouija board. You know what I mean? Because there's not a whole lot of obstacles in the dark chest, right? And we already have piercing and shielded tears. So what are Spectral Tears really going to do for us? Not a whole lot, I would argue. I'd much rather roll the dice, literally, and see what we can get out of a double item pedestal reroll from Shoal. I want to roll the dice on that. There we go. Okay, so one more reroll, maybe two. We can also get a charge off of all these hearts by running into the sack room. We will have two full charges here. A 48-hour energy pill. That's remarkably bad. Okay. We skip Stanley, and that's fine. These hairball is only the first guppy item. So we have the Empress card in case we get in trouble. Our damage is quite good, obviously, with Rock Bottom. We can start re-rolling stuff, too. So we need to make a decision. Are we going to take Guppy's Hairball or not? And is it worth 1 HP? I don't know, man. It's a little bit late in the game. Ooh. Hamolacria wouldn't be terrible. That's an item. That's one of those, like, we need to wait and see where our HP's at, because I don't want to drop down to 2 HP now and then get hit by some random ish. And then all of a sudden we're down to 1. And Needle is also really good too if we do end up taking damage, like a way to supercharge our tears rate. Parasitoid will definitely take. Hamolacria is going to be a game time decision here. It's a hard sell because we don't technically really need it. All right. Well, we know that that's not going anywhere, so let's go down here. You can kind of see what I was talking about without wanting to pick up Hamolacria. Now, if we get a Soul Heart here, then we can pick it up. I'm fine with picking it up now. Because Hamolacria will increase our damage by a whole lot. And yep. So you don't get to see Hamolacria really fire off like that. It's going to be raining blood, literally. Pretty metal.
2 of clubs.
So we are going to get the dub here. It was an interesting run for sure. As always with any Rock Bottom run, I mean, you gotta respect. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. Let's just do it. We have so much range and shot height and tier height that I don't think fighting Delirium is going to be much of a problem. I mean, we're raining down bloody lightning. But I was going to say is that, you know, Rock Bottom runs are always interesting because they create really good discussion in the mosh pit about, like, you know, hey, like, what would you have taken, sort of thing. And that's definitely going to be the question of the day. You know, what would you have taken in Death Certificate, in the Death Certificate room? I think that Rock Bottom is a no-brainer for a run like this that started with really, really awful stats for the most part, because it literally makes you, you can only go up. I know that I'm quoting what the blurb says whenever you pick it up, but it is true. Like, you literally can only go up from here. And this was one of those starts that you needed to do something like that. You needed a really big, impactful item to kind of like muscle its way in and show everyone, like, you know, how it's done. Now, I can't actually really take unidentified pills anymore because it's a real danger. We cannot afford a health down. Actually, I take that back. We can't get a health down. Oh, it doesn't matter anyway. Here we go. Again, much like I was talking about yesterday, utilize your range. There's no reason to get close. Especially with Delirium teleporting directly on top of you. As he does. There you go. Down goes Delirium. Really, really straight shot to Delirium, too. It was basically just right to him. So thank you for watching, everyone. Yeah, your question of the episode today is going to be, what would you have taken if not Small Rock? what would you have taken in the death certificate room and why? Post them in the comments down below. Remember, keep submitting those memes and also keep clipping those awesome YouTube clips that we can use for the monthly compilation. I really appreciate everyone who's been doing it so far. Mossy has a lot of stuff to work with, so thank you and keep it up, Mosh Pit. Have a great start to your weekend. And as always, I'll see you all next time. Until then, so long, everybody. Thanks for watching this video. I'd like to thank some pages of mine like SlyPork98, Avery, Hunter Douglas, and Seven Fangs. If you'd like to have your name read at the end of an Isaac episode, check out my Patreon campaign, which you can find at patreon.com/Sinvicta.